I'm going to share with you today the best tip for how to get your clothes wrinkle-free to your destination. And it is not rolling them and shoving it into a packet. Because if you take your favorite shirt, this is my favorite wine shirt, and you fold it up, the minute you folded it in half like this and then rolled it all up and shoved it into your packet, there is no way it's coming out wrinkle-free. So let me show you a tip that I do with the things I care about being wrinkle-free, or the things that wrinkle in my suitcase. So what you're going to need is dry cleaning bags. These bags that come from the dry cleaners. They usually come around the clothes that you send off to the dry cleaners. If you don't have any of those handy, in a pinch, you can use a plastic bag. But I think the dry cleaning ones work best. So what you're going to do is you want the clothes in the dry cleaning bag without the hanger, because you don't want to be packing the hangers. So you take your clothes that came from the dry cleaners like this, you put them down, and you carefully work out the hanger. So you just pull the hanger out of the bag, and then while the clothes stay in the bag, you slip the hanger off the clothes. So you slip the hanger out of the bag. Now you have your clothes in the bag without the hanger. And so you can just fold up your clothes, just generally, you don't have to worry too much about where the crease falls, and then you put it in your packet. So you take your folded up clothes inside the plastic bag, and you just put it in the packet. And you really don't have to be too careful about it. You could also put it in one of these packets, one of these folded packets if you prefer to travel that way. I think they add bulk, they have that hard plastic in them, they add weight. So I just put all mine in packets, but being careful to fold it in the bag. And so I do that for all the remainder of my clothes. If they didn't come from the dry cleaner, what I do is I put it in an old dry cleaning bag that I have, or that trash bag if you don't have a dry cleaning bag. And I put it in here. And then, just like the pants, I take the hanger out of the shirt. So first straighten it out good so it's hanging well. And then reach inside and take out the hanger that you had it hanging on. And so now you have your shirt in a bag without a hanger. And again, you can just kind of loosely fold it up, and you really don't have to worry too much about where the seams are. Just make sure it's all in a plastic bag. And then you can put it in your packet on top of the pants. And if there's a little extra air, you can squeeze it out. I actually just like to leave a little extra air in there. I think it helps not get wrinkles. So as long as you're not trying to pack your suitcase as tight as possible, as long as you pack smart, this is a great way to get all of your clothes there wrinkle-free. So again, we'll just take the shirt, you take the old dry cleaning bag that you had, you put it in there, you lay it flat, and in this case I have a short dry cleaning bag. It'll still work, but it's better to have a longer one. This one probably came from a sweater. And I'm going to reach in, and I'm going to take out that hanger. Just kind of shake it out so it's hanging wrinkle-free, and just fold it up like that. Now, I could squish it and leave it here for a couple of days and come back and show you, or I can go sit on it in my suitcase. But when I get to my destination, I just take them out and they come out wrinkle-free. And I hang them on hangers at the hotel or at the ship or wherever you might happen to be. So that is my #1 tip for taking wrinkle-free clothes on vacation, is dry cleaner bags.